Hey everybody, Travis at MUDDcreek.com. Wanted to do a review of the Vortex Guide Binopack. This is kind of their more robust bino harness that they offer. This is an upgrade to kind of the one that's included with a lot of their binoculars that you can get separately. I don't remember the exact retail price. I want to say it's close to $100 though. So you are going to spend some money on this, which, I'm going to show you some of the features just real quick though. If you can afford it, I think it's worth it. I really do. I feel like this thing just has some nice features to it. It's a little more robust than the standard one that comes with it. I'll show you that real quick right now. This is the smaller one, the glass pack one right here, the kind of the little brother of this. This often comes with some of the binoculars. You can kind of get let's show you the side profile here. So this is obviously a lot thicker, and so you're gonna have to deal with that. And then the quality of the straps is obviously night and day different. You got these kind of basic black webbing straps you're accustomed to seeing, and this is just a little nicer. It's gonna spread that weight over your shoulders a little bit more. It still allows some breathing, so when you're sweating and hiking and stuff like that, I feel like it lets it through, but it's going to be a little bit more comfortable than say this. And then obviously it's going to add a few more things. So I think it's a good upgrade to get above and beyond that, because I think it just has some nice features here, and I'll kind of walk through some of those. We're going to go ahead and take this off here. So here's a little card deck thing that comes with it. You can see that, nothing crazy here, but this is how it comes. So you got your binos in here, and I've already got mine pre-installed here. Nice thing is you can have your caps up, and this still closes very easily. I like how this one, it just pops right off there, no problem. I like it a little bit better than this one, because this one you actually have to pull down for and then pull up, and I just feel like it doesn't seat as well. And I feel like this just makes it real easy. I mean, you might have to watch this a little bit just to make sure it doesn't catch on things, but all in all, I really like that feature. So binos are in here. This is the Vortex Diamondback. This is the 12x50 HDs that they have. I really like these. It's kind of my binoculars that I'm using right now with this harness, and it's kind of this coyote, you could call it the sand color. It's probably more coyote really color, so it's going to go with a lot of different things. It's not camo or anything, but it'll blend in pretty well. So let me walk you through some of the features here real quick. Let me show you the straps. These straps are very robust. I like these. Like, I can pull on that and that's not loosening. I went up and under, so I went down through there, back up, and then up and under. I feel like that just gives it that extra tension there that makes it so these will not come apart. So I do like that. Look at that stitching there. You can tell they just take a little extra time on this one and do things right. You got some good stitching there. Same here. Like, I just feel like this is going to keep your binos very secure. Maybe the breaking point or the worry could be these clips here, which is kind of nice if you ever want to pop these off and you want to just roll separately without this, or hand with somebody and say, hey, look at that buck over there. You could pop them off real easy and show them to them off your harness. So it seems like a pretty tight buckle though. I don't have a lot of wiggle in there, so I would say that's pretty dang reliable, but maybe that's the bottleneck there, potential of an issue. But my experience so far has been no issues with that, so I do like those. Let me just show you the straps that it goes back to here. So here is we got this all upside down now, but so this is your shoulder straps right there, nice and comfortable. Gives you a couple webbing loops here to be able to attach some other gear to if you had a carabiner, maybe some bear spray. I've rocked some bear spray off this, or something else, a compass, whatever. It gives you a couple utility straps there to attach things to, and then it's very well seated there, very well stitched there as well. Like I said, just gives you a little comfort, so that's going to ride up on your shoulders there. And then this, love the touch of the American flag. Always a fan when companies do that. I think that just looks sharp. And then this goes around your waist, rib cage area right here. It's got some of these kind of stretchy loop holds there to kind of keep it dialed in. And then some nice, these are very nice robust buckles here that I like, and you can see how the adjustment here, you push this little lever back, and then you can adjust this strap to make it tighter, you know, smaller or bigger. And this is where your major adjustment's probably going to happen to fit your size. One issue I have with this, I shared this with the other ones. I'm getting all turned around here. I wish that at least, maybe not this one, it wasn't elastic, like it could be nice, but I wish this had some elastic. I don't feel like this is that much, as much load bearing. And so I feel like they can get away with it. I have, let me show you this. This is an S4 gear. I don't even know if they make these anymore. Lockdown harness. I got it all twisted up. But one of the things I actually like about this, and you know, it maybe causes some bounce, but I love that they add some stretchy going on here. Look, I'm a big guy. For me, I just like having that little bit of stretch, especially around my rib cage area. It just allows me some flexibility to bend and move around. So like if I had one issue with this, I wish there was some stretch, maybe at least there. I know I'm getting old. I turned 40, so what can I say? Like, I want some stretch band, you know? What do? You get old, you like stretchy stuff. So, minor detail. Like I said, I'm a big guy. It fits a little snug on me. That's my problem. I could lose some weight. I'm 6'5", you know, 350 plus pounds, and so my issue, but it's definitely something that you know, I wish they had just for my own personal benefit. Let me just show you the back of this real quick. It does have a nice big, compared to the glass pack one, it's a bigger pouch right here, which I really like. And I can actually get my phone in here. It's a little tight. These bigger phones, you know, they still have some issues. You gotta kind of be a little careful. You don't want to bust that out, but like, that's the perfect little pouch for my phone. The only downside is you're going to sweat a lot right here if you're like me. And so maybe you can get your phone a little wet if you're not careful. So I'd go glass side that way. And anyway, you can put your hunting license in there, your tags. Really like that pouch. But like even with my phone, I can fit a few more things in there. You're not going to get a ton in there. You can kind of see down in there. But it definitely will hold some stuff. Got a couple more loops right here you can attach things to. Maybe dangle something, attach one other thing down below it and have it hang below it. You know, you got some potential to add some more things, and I like that they give you some options like that. You have these two side pockets like this. These aren't super big, but like the kind of my thought with this, like to back up, one of the reasons I really like this is that I wanted something that I could have enough stuff on me, maybe throw a knife, a survival, you know, a fire starter, maybe even a survival blanket or something in here. I just wanted to have enough that I could, you know, if I was close to my camp, I could go hike around and have enough things on me. You know, I'd have to attach a water bottle maybe down here or something like that. But like, I could have enough stuff on me that it, you know, I could survive. You know, I could do okay for a bit. You know, I could maybe throw, I don't know, you could really get granola bars in there. You can maybe get them in the back or even lay them on top here. But like, you could get a few things in here and carry enough stuff with you to have a really basic kit with you. You know, you could have a first aid kit potentially. This front pouch here I use for a rangefinder. So I throw a rangefinder in there. If you look right here, you can actually tighten this too and adjust this tightness here. If you want to make that a little snugger, you can do that right here, which is a nice little added feature. I think they just did a few nice things with the details on this. And you got some bolt loops back here. You know, realistically, I think you'd be hard pressed to get anything in that. So I'd say 4. You know, I don't know that I'd personally use this for that. I'd probably take my bolt loops and hang them like one of those little carrying cases. I'd probably hang it from something like that as opposed to putting them in here, just because I'd prefer to throw something here. But if you have, you know, or you wanted to attach your rangefinder down here or even up here to some kind of carabiner and have a little stretch, you could do that and then save this for maybe your first aid kit or survival kit, throw just a few basic things in there. So it gives you some options, which I really like. I just like that added benefit with that. And like I said, the zipper quality, all the stuff on this just feels quality. It feels good. And so you got kind of the old school look with the Vortex logo going on there. Here's some other loops right here that, again, you could attach things to if you wanted to, and those are very robust. They're going to stay put. And here's the other side right here. Here, again, more loops. You could potentially hang a flashlight into that, you know, or if you had something in here that poked out and up through there, you could do that too. You know, it's nice because it gives you some options. You can double check, nothing under here. I mean, this is a nice soft material, you know, it gives you plenty of padding. Underneath here, you know, it's not super thick, but it gives you enough, I would say. I'm not too worried about that. And then finally up here, and I've even got my phone in this bad boy here. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. I feel like with a phone in there, you know, there's just potential for it to come out. Might be a decent place to throw your, there's kind of a double thing. They're not entirely separate compartments, as you can see there, but you could throw your hunting license or slide something in there that you wanted to. It's going to keep it pretty secure. You know, you could even possibly get a small rangefinder in there, you know, and then maybe have it attached as well somewhere else for the final security. Maybe a radio even. You could throw a radio in there pretty well. I'd probably secure it on one of these other straps also, just so if it did fall out, you're not going to lose it. But yeah, this is a pretty sick harness. I really like it. Can't go wrong. Like I said, my only complaint is I'd like some stretchy. You know, what can I say? I'm getting old. But yeah, this is a good little setup. You got to get it untangled here. I'm just making it worse. But you get the idea. It works well. There we go. And so that's going to sit. Let me just splay that out a little bit. Shoulders right up there. Going to come down probably close to your rib cage. You know, maybe your waist down here. So very robust, very well built. You know, almost kind of a canvasy material. I don't know if this is waterproof. I wouldn't go to the bank with it being waterproof. You'd probably do some basic water resistance. You could probably spray it, treat it with some stuff. But, you know, for most things, for as much as you'd want to be out in the rain, this is probably going to be fine. You know, anything beyond that, yeah, you'd probably want to figure something else out if you were trying to keep your vinyls dry. So, I really like it. Like I said, this is the Guide Binopack is what they call it, by Vortex. Even if you're not rocking the Vortex optics, I would take a hard look at this. I just think they've done a really good job at this, and this is going to be my new go-to harness, despite, you know, minor flaws. But I just love that it carries a lot of stuff. It's going to have a higher profile. This is something you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to decide if that's going to bug the crap out of you or not. For me, it doesn't. I like having that extra stuff. You know, with your binos in there, rangefinder, maybe some other stuff, it could get a little heavy. But if you're like me and you like to have a little extra on you or pack more, this is the perfect harness for you, just to have that extra space. So go check it out. Like I said, it retails close to $100. I think you can probably find it around anywhere between $75 to $100. Yeah, it's very well built. They've done a good job on this. And one other story real quick. When I got mine, I was missing one of these buckles here, and I've got to say, like, I'm super impressed. I think it was this buckle right here. I'm super impressed with their customer service, and that's one of the things I think that Vortex can kind of go to the bank with all day long. I talked to them. They sent me a whole complete replacement pack. They didn't even ask me to send back the other one. You know, I don't know, they always do that. I'm just saying, for me, that's what they did, and it was pretty awesome that they were willing to do that and stand behind their product. I mean, I was just looking for a buckle. I just said, hey, you got a buckle you can send me? You know, but they were great to deal with. No questions asked. Didn't doubt me or anything. So I think that's, you know, something that says a lot about a brand is when they do stuff like that. And I think, you know, that's why Vortex has built such a reputation in the outdoor community now, because they stand behind their products and they do a really good job of that. So hopefully that'll stay around for a long time, that customer service oriented side that they have. Check this pack out. I would definitely give them your business if you can. They've done a great job on it. Thanks. Come check us out at www.muddcreek.com. Also come subscribe here if you don't mind to our YouTube channel. We always appreciate that, and that goes a long ways for us. Thanks for stopping by, and shoot us up with any questions or comments that you have. Thanks.